Hey, what's up, everybody? Doing this video like this as I'm kind of driving down the road, working pretty hard, so I don't really have time other than maybe a live feed at the end of the day, but I'm not really thinking too deep at the end of the day. I'm just ready to go to bed and, wanting to chat with somebody, kind of thing. But this, something on my mind, something I've been thinking about for, well, not just the past few days. I've been always kind of had this attitude. And sometimes it gets lost in the mix, but I've always kind of had this attitude. Um, just a warning. I'm going to sound like a little bit of an egomaniac up in here, with this. I don't think I am. I think I'm really humble. Um, but I just may come off as someone who just thinks too highly of myself. And if that's what you want to play off of it, then that's your right. I think you're wrong, though. So, um, you know, I started YouTube trucking in 2010, and back then there wasn't that many people out there. I mean, there were people. A lot of you guys know who they are. A lot of you guys don't, which is sad that a lot of you guys don't know who, Journey 95 is. A lot of you guys don't know who Eskimo Sean is. A lot of you guys don't know who Trucker Two Times is. People like that. Um, but there were people like them in 593 Films, which is now, y'all know him as Tex Crowley, Texomatic Pictures. But back then he was that. He had 1776 Films too. He had all those guys and Trucker Steve and all that. You had, and then when I came along, you had Big Cat out there. You had Pale Rider out there. Had Dooner James Livingstone out there. There was a few of us that are almost, right around that time frame that came out about that same time. And Pale Rider and I, out of most of that crew, every now and then you'll see someone like Dooner put something out. Every now and then you'll see 1776 Films put something out. But Pale Rider and myself are really the most consistent ones that have been doing videos. Um, our videos have progressed. Our brands have progressed and evolved, to kind of keep up with the times, i.e., uh, live feeds and whatnot. So, saying all that, and putting myself in that category, this is where I'm gonna sound like hey, I got this big head and all this kind of stuff. But saying like that, I feel like myself, I'm one of the guys that's an elder statesman, and that I've seen a lot of these channels, these big channels now. I mean, when they came up, I watched a lot of these guys and all this, and I've seen a lot of guys, get big on YouTube and leave. I've seen people enter into trucking, make a lot of videos, and then leave trucking. Pale Rider and I have, Tax and whoever else, from that old school YouTube, have seen a lot of things. A lot of people come and go. A lot of people, come and grow and continue to grow. They're still doing big things. And so I feel like as an elder statesman, I have a say, and I think what I have to say is, holds a little bit more weight than maybe someone who's newer. Not trying to devalue that, but I feel like, I've seen this happen. I've seen the mentality. I've seen the paradigm shift several times over the last, 8 years. But So saying all that, getting all that out there, and making a lot of you guys mad that hate my guts, that don't want to, you just gave me the down arrow, not the arrow, but the thing there. Saying all that, um, here's the thing that I would like to say to new guys, new YouTubers, and there's a bunch of you coming in there, bunch of young guys, and I like that. I like seeing that. You guys are making awesome content. I mean, better than what a lot of people have been doing. Okay, back about 2012, 2013, in that era, right around in there, you had what we kind of call, I say we, Power Rider had this, him and I had this discussion back then, about 2012, 2013, somewhere around in there, when we talked about this same very thing. All these cell phone videos, and all these guys would just talk. They're talking heads. They talk. And we made fun of them because it was like they didn't put much effort into their videos. I don't need to name people. I'm not going to name drop or just whatever. I shouldn't have to. You guys know if you were there. And we made fun of them because, not so much made fun of them, but we were like, golly, can't these guys put a little bit more effort in it? Because we were shooting with video cameras and using editing on our computer, or on our computers. We were doing all that. We had some sort of effort. There was a message in our video. If I did a trucker racked you, it wasn't just driving down the road and putting music up on top of it. Man, you heard my opinion about whatever was going in my mind in that video. Like, I remember a video back in the day where I had just left our terminal. Can't say it right this morning. And you got guys sitting there watching TV, and we started talking, and that was before a new hours of service change was being proposed, and there was a comment period, and these guys didn't even know what it was. So in my Trucker Wrecked You, I've got my normal say, hey, vlogish type stuff. Say, hey, I'm here, I'm running down the road. I put some music up on top of it, make it look nice and pretty. But then I go into my spiel about what I'd seen and what I disagreed with some of the drivers who just weren't paying attention. And it was videos like that I would do. I always put my opinions in, but they were just kind of in there. I put some effort into it. And about 2012, 2013, 2014, right in there, you had a bunch of guys, and really, this lasted from 2012, for a good solid 5 years, I would say, that no one was coming out with good content when it came to editing videos and whatever. Now, saying that, people tuned in and they watched. So what they were doing something right. And so props to those guys for doing that. That's not a slam. But now I'm starting to see guys go back to the traditional ways of making YouTube videos. The traditional ways where, hey, I'm just not going to just slap this thing up and be lazy about it. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends called me a lazy YouTuber. Listen, I'll just go ahead and say his name. Jay Canal just called me a lazy YouTuber. Dude, you're just now getting into the editing process, man. When I could just say that because Canal's my friend. Canal was one of the guys coming out with a cell phone and doing videos like that, okay? Just saying. He's just now spending some effort the last year or so putting some effort in videos. You know, he's been around for 6 years. He's been around for a while, man. He ain't new, but his style is new. So, you know, the current style that you guys see with the backdrop and all that kind of stuff, it's, you know, it's good to see. I like seeing that progression. You know, I like to see his channel evolve. But, you know, he called me a lazy YouTube. Yeah, I have my lazy days, but then I have my not so lazy days. You know, videos used to be harder to make. I only used to come out with videos once a week, twice a week tops, just because they took time. Now they don't. I mean, you could just pop out as many as you want. Video making is so easy now. But these new guys coming out, they are doing a good job. So I'm going to give these guys some advice that I don't know if they know about. You're going to have guys come to you and they see that you're doing well, and they're going to have something to do with you. Okay, they're just going to come around and, you know, be your friend and, you know, offer you all these things. But then when your channel starts to slip, and trust me, my channel has slipped many times over the years. That's just what happens. Your numbers will go up and down. They'll fluctuate. One month you'll have awesome numbers. Next month you may not. Or you go through about 4 or 5 months of awesome numbers. Or you may go through a year with awesome numbers. Then they'll slip that next year. That's just what happens. But then you're going to have guys that will come up and see what's going on, see what you're doing, and they're going to ride that momentum. And then when they start to see you slip and fail, they're going to go to another bandwagon. That's just what they do. And so a lot of these guys aren't your friends, even though they'll look like your friends. A lot of these guys will flat out lie on their videos. You know, I cringe like a lot of times when I hear people that's something that I know that's a lie, but I can't call them out on it because, you know, the YouTube crybabies come out and say, drama, 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 you know, that crap. Even though, you know, those videos get more views than, you know, a typical vlog. Just saying. Here's the thing. Positive videos are great. You get good numbers. You come out with a drama video, and that's going to get more views. That's just how it goes. I mean, you know, if the people didn't like drama so much, then why do they watch? That's just, I don't know, pet peeve of mine when I hear people cry like that. So, but back to it, you're going to have people that will ride your coattails. I'm going to make an admission for you guys. I've never seen cash from a sponsor. Have I had a truck show sponsored for me where they pay for my room and, you know, and I do work for them at the truck show? Yes. I have done that, but I have never seen a single penny hit my PayPal or my bank account or whatever because of a sponsor. You know, never. I've never reached out to them. I've had people reach out to me on things. I've had other people reach out to people for me, but I have never gone after it. It's never been my intent to be the big, you know, looking like NASCAR out here with friggin' logos all over my shirt and all that. Now, am I opposed to that? Absolutely not. That's another thing, you know. I don't mind it if someone came to me and did that. And if it fit with what I do, I'd be all about that. Have I been dumb about some things? Absolutely. Especially when it comes to Chicken Express. When people go down the road through Texas, a lot of people, when they see Chicken Express, they think of me. Or maybe they think of me and they think Chicken Express go hand in hand. I get comments every single day almost about Chicken Express. And it's like, that's that native marketing that I should have cashed in on, but I never did. Why? Because it never crossed my mind. When I first started talking about Chicken Express, which was, oh gosh, we're thinking about 2013, 2012, maybe even as far back as 2011, when I can't remember my first thing where I first mentioned them. I've been talking about them a lot. But people do that. People will sit there and say, hey, this guy, does this. The same thing with the Blue Tiger. If you notice in my videos, I have a Blue Tiger headset on in a lot of my vlogs. And it's not because Blue Tiger wants me to put it there. It's just because, hey, I was on the phone, or I was on Zello, or I was somewhere else, or I was listening to music while I was unloading or whatever. And I just, when I hit record on the phone, on the camera, I still have it on. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just kind of one of those things that I should be cashing in on, but I'm not. And that's dumb on my part. I would say that's dumb. Because a lot of people are going to say sponsors are dumb. Oh, I don't need sponsors. Well, I don't need sponsors either. But if someone sit there and said, hey, Ike, we want you to try our product out, and I would give them a price on how much that would cost them to do. Anymore, that's kind of the way I roll. That's a new kind of rule, because I've been told to do that, because I've been giving freebies out for a long time. I've been giving freebies out to, companies, with that native marketing. So just remember that, guys. You're going to have people contact you, or you may contact people, but just remember that you're also going to have YouTubers who will ride your bandwagon. And just beware of that, and beware of people like that. Stay your course. Do what you do, and do what you do best. Don't let others, meaning other YouTubers, steer your ship. And think about your actual viewers that you have. The viewers that you have, that I believe should be steering your ship. Those guys, the viewers are there. If they want to see something off your channel, they're probably going to say, hey, why don't you do a video like this? Well, if you think it's, be cool to do, then do that. But you remember, your viewership likes you for you, not who your friends are. Okay? You can be friends with anybody, but when it comes to your content, be you and no one else. And beware of people who will use you and all that. I'm not going to sit there and tell you who to beware. That's something for you to find out. But I just say this. There was a paradigm. You remember I was talking about paradigm shift at the first of this? There was a paradigm shift about 2012, 2013. And it even turned to the worst about 2016 in that time frame, where you had people that will sell their souls for that bottom dollar. And that's all they think about when they make YouTube videos. You think about that when you have these guys, telling you things in video, or telling you things off camera. Because there's a lot of people that don't care about being your friends. They are in it for themselves, and themselves only. Don't say I never warned you. Just, hey, that's my thought. Thanks for listening to this, and hopefully you enjoyed the off-topic cruise stuff there. By the way, I got Super Truckers Cruise next year, 2017 or 2019. Yeah, February 17th. Carnival Dream out of New Orleans, going to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel. Contact me if you're interested. supertruckerscruise@hotmail.com. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll holler at you guys later. 73.